that was so powerful because I don't cry in front of people, like especially not people I've just met. Like,
what I want you to do is, right, you notice it's so limp and relaxed now. You can bend your arm very easily. Notice what happens when I wipe it across your head. It will just come straight back to you. What is it?
Chloe.
So we're going to be doing some hypnosis. I'm here with Chloe, founder of Unearthed Co. A vegan brand, so you might as well promote yourself while you're here on the video.
Yeah. It's a vegan online marketplace for vegan certified beauty and fashion.
There we go. So if you want any vegan certified beauty and fashion, she's your girl.
I'm your girl.
And we're just going to be doing some hypnosis and funny stuff, and then also we'll dive into some great and powerful stuff towards the end. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Cool. We just spoke about what hypnosis was, just to understand that you realise that hypnosis is relaxation, not sleep, that you can just allow yourself to follow instructions. The more you allow yourself to follow instructions, the easier it makes hypnosis. How does that sound?
Yeah,
good?
Good.
Yeah, cool. Right, are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed, perfect. Just put your feet flat on the floor?
Yeah.
Perfect. You sitting comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Right, just give me your right hand. Cool. So all I want you to do is just stare at the top of my head. That's right, stare at the top of my head. And just keep completely focused on the top of my head. And as you keep completely focused, just let your hand be loose, limp and relaxed. That's it, perfect, perfect, that's it. Loose, limp and relaxed. And just take a deep breath in. Breathe out and let go. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out and let go. When I say that word sleep, you won't go to sleep, you won't fall asleep, but your head will just drop, falling forward, allowing you to just relax into hypnosis. Take one more deep breath in. And sleep. There you go, 10 times deeper. Allow yourself to just drift, sink, and float down into hypnosis. And Chloe, what you'll notice, when I lift up your right hand in a moment, I'll drop it down. It will just feel like it sends you just 10 times deeper into hypnosis. Just nod your head if you got that. Perfect, perfect. So as I pick up your right hand, just letting it be loose, limp and relaxed. There you go, loose, limp and relaxed. And when I drop it down, just going 10 times deeper into hypnosis. There you go. Just letting it completely and fully let go. Just dropping down the side. There you go. So deep and so relaxed. So deep and so relaxed. There you go. When I pick up your left hand in a moment, I'm going to do the same again. And when you just feel it dropping and relaxing, you'll notice how relaxed you begin to feel. My voice may sound distant. My voice may sound like it's really close to you. But when I pick it up, when I drop it down, you'll feel yourself relaxing 10 times deeper now. There you go. Give me all that power. There you go. That's right. Just feeling yourself dropping down 10 times deeper now. There you go. Feeling yourself drifting, sinking, and floating down into hypnosis. Drifting, sinking, and floating down into hypnosis. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I count from 1 to 3, when I reach 3, your eyes will open, you'll feel amazing, you'll feel wide awake, and you'll allow yourself to just feel energized and empowered, allowing you to, whenever I say that word, sleep, you will just drop back into this state. Very simple, very easy. Just nod your head if you got that. Perfect. Whenever I say that word sleep, you'll just drop straight back into this state. And when I reach 3, your eyes will open, you'll feel amazing, you'll feel great. 1, 2, and 3. Open your eyes. How was that?
I feel relaxed.
Yeah, you feel relaxed. Cool, cool, cool. What was going on in your mind as you were allowing yourself to just relax and go with it, just for anyone that's watching?
I feel like in my mind I was trying to resist it.
Okay.
I don't know why.
In what way? What was making your mind try to resist it?
I feel like I was just very aware that I was being hypnotised.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was kind of just trying to allow myself to just relax.
Yeah, yeah. So even though you were resisting, you now just allow yourself to relax?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how was that for you in order to help you relax? Did it help you relax?
Yeah.
Cool.
I would say so.
Amazing stuff. Right, just give me your right hand. All I want you to do is just focus on the palm of your hand. That's why I take a deep breath in. Just focus on that spot on the palm of your hand. That's why I'm just going to pull your top down. Just focus on that spot there. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out and let go. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out and let go. And just focus even more intently this time. That's right. As you're breathing, just allow your breathing to focus even more intently. I want you to just notice your hand being pulled closer and closer and closer towards your face. When I let go of your hand, it will just continue to move closer and closer and closer towards your face. The closer it moves, the more relaxed you allow yourself to feel. And eventually it will just touch you on the face. That's right. Just let it drift and sink and float as it just allows you to relax. And when I say that word sleep, you know exactly what you're going to do. And you'll find yourself drifting, sinking, floating down and sleep. There you go. 10 times deeper, 20 times deeper. That's right. Taking all the control. There you go. Perfect. And deeper, deeper, deeper down. There you go. Really feeling that hypnosis running through your nerves, every muscle, every fibre of your body, allowing you to just relax now. There you go. Just relaxing now. And Chloe, what I want you to do for a second is, I just want you to just bring this arm up. There we go. I just want you to hold that there, just there. Just like you've got a steel rod running from your shoulder to your elbow to your hand. That's right. Tensing it up. Not tensing it too hard, but just noticing that there is a steel rod running from your shoulder to your elbow to your hand. Really feeling that tension, that pressure, that tension, that pressure. And also with your right hand, I just want you to imagine for a second as I pick it up, I want you to just imagine that right now there is just a heavy stack of books on that hand, and you just can't hold it up. The more you try and hold that stack of heavy books up, the more relaxed it just feels. This one feels tense, this one just relaxes and just gets heavy and just wants to drift and sink and float down, just like it is being pulled down by those books. There you go. Just letting it being pulled down by those books, as this one is perfectly solid. That one is so weak and you just can't hold those books as it drifts down deeper. There you go. That's right. There you go. There you go. In a moment, I'm going to bring you back round, just so you can explain to the camera exactly what's going through your mind. When I count from 1 to 3, I want you to open your eyes, feel amazing, feel the best you felt, and you'll notice this arm is just stuck in that place as that arm just down. 1, 2, and 3. Open your eyes. What does that feel like?
Really weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just felt really heavy.
What does this feel? This arm feel like?
It's still...
Yeah?
It's very stuck.
What happens if you try and move that arm?
I can't bend it.
You can't bend it? That's that steel rod running through it, right?
Yeah, that's so funny.
And the great thing with hypnosis, for anyone that hasn't been hypnotised, if you've got a very good imagination, you will not be able to, or you are much more suggestible to hypnosis, which is powerful, because if you've got a good imagination, you can create great things in your life. If you can create that your arm is stuck and you can't bend that arm, notice what happens when you try to bend that arm. It's like it's got steel rod for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, what I want you to do is, right, you notice it's so limp and relaxed now, you can bend your arm very easily. Just by the suggestion, how it helps you make those movements, right? Right, what I want you to do is just push down with your right hand. That's it. Just push down all your pressure. There you go. Push down, push down, push down, push down. There you go. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Push down, push down, push down, push down. When I say that word sleep, you won't go to sleep, you won't fall asleep, but you'll feel yourself going into a sleep-like state. Push, pressure, 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 and sleep. There you go. Really drifting, sinking, floating down. And notice that pressure really allows you to just relax now that you are completely and fully relaxed. Completely and fully relaxed now. That's right. That's right, you're doing perfect. And Chloe, what I want you to do is, with your powerful imagination, what you did there with your shoulder, and you were able to just keep that completely stuck in that place. You couldn't bend your your arm, sorry. You could not bend your arm. What I want you to notice is that this foot here is completely and fully stuck to the floor. It is completely and fully stuck to the floor. This foot here is also completely and fully stuck to the floor. And with your powerful imagination, can you allow those feet to stick tighter to the floor, like they're being glued, stuck, like they are cemented in place? That's right, really feeling that hypnosis dragging them in, pulling them in, just so that it feels like your feet are stuck to the floor now and you can't move those feet. The more you try and move those feet, the more they stick tighter and tighter and tighter together now. That's right. And you can even notice if you try to move those feet now, they just actually stick even tighter. That's right, that's right. What we do when I count from 1 to 3, you open your eyes, you feel amazing, you feel the best you felt, but you just can't move those feet. You can move your arms, but you just can't move those feet. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. How's that feel? Interesting.
How do you do that?
Hypnosis. Right, I'm gonna just, I want you to try and move those feet. Right, we'll get the camera down. Right, we'll just get it down. We'll just see what we can get. Right, yeah, mind the empty office, but just try and move those feet. What does it feel like? I'm just gonna bring this camera.
Feels like, have you ever stepped into like a really muddy puddle?
Yeah.
That's thick and you can't pull your foot out of it.
Yes.
And then
that's what it feels like.
Eventually your shoe gets stuck and then you can finally get it out, but I can't.
You can't get it out?
Yeah.
Watch what happens. That right foot, when I click my finger, you will be able to move that right foot. Ready?
What?
Your left foot's still stuck though, isn't it? Yeah. You can't move that left foot. No. Just try and move that left foot. Watch this. When I click my finger, both feet will be able to be moved.
What?
We'll just get Chloe's reaction there. So what did that feel like for you?
It was really odd. It's like an out-of-body experience. It's so strange.
Interesting. That's an interesting way of explaining that, actually. Amazing stuff. Look, you don't even have to close your eyes to go into, so look, give me your right hand, left hand, sorry. Left hand. If I just stick that to your head, Just imagine that that is completely and fully stuck to your head. You can't move that hand from your head. It is like it's glued on, like your feet were glued to the floor. Even when I remove my hand, you will not be able to remove your hand. Just try and remove that hand and notice that you just can't remove that hand. What happens? Your right hand's free, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me your right hand. I notice that now both hands are completely and fully stuck, and the more you actually try and remove your right hand, the more it just sticks tighter, which allows your left hand to just stick even tighter this time. Oh, you can nearly move it there. Look, watch what happens when I do it now. Now try and move it, and you just can't move it. Watch what happens when I clap my hand. You'll be able to move your right hand. Your left hand's stuck though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Try and move it. Watch what happens when I clap my right hand, my hands again. Both hands will be able to move completely. It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Look, now do it yourself, and like I won't say anything, just put your hands on your head, see what happens. Can you move your hands? There you go. So that's just the power of the suggestion that's going in. Yeah, the power of the suggestion is telling you, basically what's happening is you're allowing my words to become your thoughts in a powerful way. So if I can help you stick your hands to your head, because I'm not a magician, I'm not magic, I can't stick your hands to your head, I can help you stick your hands to your head.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I can help you stick your feet to the floor.
Yeah.
So if I can help you do that, can I help you with like other powerful things? Like if you can convince yourself that your hands are stuck to your head, can you convince yourself that you don't struggle with certain things, like negative things that have affected you in your past? Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Of course you can. Of course you can. So have you ever had a piece of information on your tongue and you just can't remember it? You know, I think we were talking about it earlier where you just couldn't remember what it was and you were like, oh, what's the name of that place? I think you were talking about a place. Yeah? Have you ever done that? Yeah. Cool, cool. Give me your right hand. Take a deep breath in. That's right. Just give me all that weight. There you go. Take a deep breath out. There you go. Stay right there. Take a deep breath in. Sleep. There you go. 10 times deeper, 20 times deeper. Allow yourself to so completely and fully relax that your mind, your body just completely lets go. That's right. Whenever I touch you on the shoulder, you'll just allow yourself to just sink deeper down. Now. There you go. And just notice what happens when I do this. Just notice what happens in a moment. Just notice what happens to your body. There you go. There you go. Feel yourself relaxing. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. You can feel that. Perfect. Perfect. And Chloe, I know before you were able to think about things and you could probably easily remember things very easy as you've got quite a great way of remembering things. We spoke about this the other day, how you can remember things very easily. But I want you to notice for a moment, just your reality is completely shifted, and the more you try and remember certain things in your life, the more you actually begin to forget these certain things. For example, when that piece of information was on the tip of your tongue, you just couldn't remember exactly what it was. And the more you try and thought about that place, that thing that was on the tip of your tongue, the more and further away it actually got. And it started to become very distant when you started to try and think about it. And the more you try and think, the more distant it becomes. Just like your name, and you'll notice that you just can't remember your name. The more you try and remember your name, the further away in your mind it actually becomes. So for example, if I ask you what your name is, it's just like it's there, but you just can't quite remember what it is. Or it's just like it is completely vanished and you just can't remember what your name is now. And you'll notice that this is a weird experience, but as you can't remember your name now, it's just like it is on the tip of your tongue. Just like that piece of information that you just can't quite remember. Just allow your subconscious mind to accept that. Just allow your subconscious mind to go with that. And when I count from 1 to 3, you'll open your eyes. You won't be able to remember your name, but when I count from 1 to 3, you'll open your eyes. You'll feel amazing, but you just won't be able to remember your name. 1, 2, and 3. Open your eyes. How do you feel right now after that?
Really relaxed.
Yeah, really relaxed. And you can notice in her, the way she's talking, straight away it goes from, everything starts to slow down.
Sleepy.
Yeah, really sleepy. And I don't know if we reminded the camera, but when we first started, you did say your name though, but what was your name again?
Begins with a C.
You know, a bit of information on the tongue and you just can't quite remember it, and you actually sometimes forget to remember that you forgot. But you can't remember your name. But do you know what your name is? But what is it? Notice what happens when I wipe it across your head. It will just come straight back to you. What is it?
Chloe.
And you can notice the interesting thing. Some people will completely and fully just forget it. You remember that it started with a C, and that's interesting. Some people do, some people don't. But when I wipe my hand across, straight away the startle in her eyes, it goes, oh, that's it. And it literally is like a, You know when you remember that bit of information and you're like, yes, that was it. And it's like, it really bugs you until you get it. And then, like I said, then she says she hated me, which obviously she doesn't. She loves me. Amazing stuff. And is there anything that you would want from hypnosis to give you? Something positive, something powerful?
Yeah, I would love to not overthink as much. That'd be great.
Okay, perfect. Is there anything specific, you don't have to say what it is, but is there anything specific, just a yes or no answer, that you particularly overthink about?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. And if you didn't overthink about that one specific thing, so I don't want to do loads of things at once, that would benefit you in a lot of other areas as well, probably. Yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect, yeah, we can talk about it after, you don't have to say it now. Okay. Give me a hand. Perfect, take a deep breath in. Just put that hand flat on your lap. There you go, perfect. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And sleep. There you go, drifting, sinking, floating. Find yourself relaxing. Just finding a deeper place of trance, of meditation, of relaxation, of hypnosis now. And that place of hypnosis will just completely and fully relax you into a place of just complete and utter relaxation now. The more you find yourself relaxing, the deeper you will allow yourself to go now. That's right. And I want you to notice that what you used to overthink about was part of the old self. These changes that you are making in your life currently, every day making these little changes, you'll notice that the more you actually try to overthink, just like you try to remember your name, the more you try to overthink, the further away overthinking will become. And it's like you just can't remember what you were overthinking about. That stuff that you used to overthink about just doesn't tend to bug you or annoy you or sort of grind your gears in any way, because it's something you used to overthink about. It's not something you continue to overthink about. And that thing that you used to overthink about can just, as if it's drifting away now. Just like a wave just being taken out. A wave will come in once, like a thought, and it will go back out to the sea. That same wave will never come back. That overthinking thought that you used to overthink about will come in once, and it will just drift and go, just like the ocean. And when your subconscious mind has accepted that, only when your subconscious mind has accepted that, and I don't want you to nod your head here, I want you to wait until your subconscious mind accepts that every thought is just like a wave, and every overthinking thought, again, is just the same as a wave that will just be drifted out, and it will never come back again, just like the same wave will never appear on the beach. Only when your subconscious mind accepts that. When it completely and fully accepts that, just allow your head to be nodded by your subconscious mind. Perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. Well, that's right. And once you notice that your subconscious mind is completely and fully accept that, I want you to open your eyes and I want you to feel the best you've ever felt. You'll notice that energy that's running through you is actually running out of you. And the energy that you will allow in from this second forward will just be positive, will just be powerful, and will just inspire you to be the best version of yourself, to be the greatest version of yourself. And I want you to allow that in from your feet, just like your feet were stuck to the floor. They are no longer stuck to the floor. All those little silly suggestions that we've done are just going to be wiped. They're going to be gone. But just that energy just coming up from your feet, dragging it out from the floor, that positive, powerful, empowering energy from your feet up your legs, that's right, all the way up your body, all the way up to your shoulders, your hands, feeling that powerful, loving, kind, caring energy moving up, all the way up, that's right. So that positive, powerful, empowering energy to be drawn up by your feet. And when you feel ready, when you feel right, just allow your eyes to open, feel amazing, feel the best you've ever felt. That energy has been drawn out, and the new powerful, positive energy that is just going to inspire, enlighten you every day in every way, getting better. Once that's drawn in, your eyes will open, you'll feel amazing. How's that?
I cried. That was so emotional. Oh my gosh.
Powerful stuff. See, hypnosis can be used for like silly little things, but it can also be used to let go of the old and let in new powerful energy, can't it? Mm. How do you feel?
So good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel silly for crying, but that's
No,
crazy
that's
that
good.
it was able to make me be so emotional.
And that's the power, because if anyone watching, what happens when you're in a state of hypnosis is your mind can't differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. So when you're in that state of hypnosis, it feels as if you're in that emotion. Yeah?
Yeah.
And also, I don't need to know what's gone on. As I said, I just said, you need to, is there a thing that you overthink about? And that's what causes you to, that emotion. Yeah? How do you feel when you think about that thing that you used to overthink about now?
It just feels like an event.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel right now?
It makes me feel better because I hope now I can like get on with my days and not have to overthink about
Things that have gone on.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. All right. Put your hands on your lap.
On me.
That's all right. Put your hands on your lap.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath in. Start my forehead. That's right. Take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. I just want you to focus on the palm of my hand. That's right. I want you to just imagine what it would be like if all this powerful positive energy, I want you to just think of 3 words, 3 powerful words that just immediately come to your mind now. 3 powerful words that you can live by. Your mantra, your 3 words. What 3 words come to your mind now? Something empowering, something powerful. Come on, just let me know what those 3 words are.
Purpose. Positive. Empowering.
Empowering, perfect. I want you to just imagine those 3 words as PPE. So you know, equipment that people wear? PPE. When something sounds silly, when something sounds funny, we can remember it much easier. That's right, as you keep completely focused, I want you to embed those letters, PPE, purpose. What was the other one? Positivity and empowering. Purpose, positivity and empowering. You'll notice that these just become a tune, just like a song that gets stuck in your head, like something like Baby Shark. When it just is annoying, it gets stuck in your head. You will remember that this will get stuck in your head. Purpose, positivity and empowering. Purpose, positivity and empowering. That's right. Just gluing them, sticking them in your head. That's right. Really feeling them stuck in your mind. Just they will stick. They will continue to stick and they will continue to empower you. Feeling purposeful, feeling positive and feeling completely and fully empowered. Every day, these are your mantras. This is your mantra that will just grow stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, take a deep breath in. That's right. And just sink, drift and float down deeper. There you go. There you go. And Chloe, I want these 3 words, purpose, positivity, and empowered. I want you to allow them to stick within your mind. I want you to allow your subconscious mind to hold on to these words, these powerful, purposeful, positive, and empowering words. They will just run your life. You will act from a place of purpose, from a place of positivity, and from a place of empowerment. And when you allow yourself to do that, you allow yourself to progress, move forward, and become the greatest version of yourself, being even more purposeful, even more positive, and even more empowered. That's right. I want you to just imagine it, just like we did before. I want you to feel that purpose, positivity and empowerment spiraling up from the earth, moving up your legs, up your calves, all the way up to your knees, feeling that powerful, empowering, purposeful and positive energy moving up your legs, your thighs, all the way up your stomach, up your hands, up your elbows, all the way up your shoulders, up your chest, all the way up to your neck, just allowing your head to be drifted, pulled up by that positivity, that purpose and that empowerment. Now, that's right, feeling it being drifted up with that power. There you go. There you go. And when your subconscious mind accepts that you are purposeful, you are positive, and you are empowered, growing stronger every single day, there's no cap on this. They will just grow stronger. When your mind, your subconscious, your powerful subconscious mind fully accepts that, your eyes will open and you'll feel the best you've ever felt in a very long time. You will continue to feel the best you've ever felt. That's right. You may even feel that smile coming on your face from the best day you've ever felt. You will just continue. Your days will get better. We can't stop obstacles coming our way, but what we can change is our perspective towards these obstacles. That's right. And when your powerful subconscious mind accepts that, your eyes will open, you'll feel the best you've ever felt. And I want you to take as long as you need. And don't force your eyes open. Let your powerful subconscious mind open them when it knows that you are purposeful, positive, and empowered. How'd you feel?
Really cool. I felt really warm.
Yeah?
Inside.
Amazing. And what I want you to do is I want you to notice when you feel that warmth inside, that will straight away remind you of purpose, positivity and empowerment. Whenever you feel that warmth from the inside. And you can create this just by going back to this place. So when you close your eyes, you can sit there at night and you can just imagine this. You can imagine that warmth. You can imagine that. Where was that warmth, out of curiosity?
It just travelled. It was in my stomach.
Did it start in your stomach?
Yeah.
And it's travelled up?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was so weird. You know how, like, as a balloon, it can, like, rise and...
Yeah.
Literally how it felt.
Okay, interesting.
As my, like, head started. And, like, I tried to pull back a little bit and then it just was like, nope.
And that's because the powerful energy just drags it up. Like I said, you just allow it to be dragged up. And that's what happens with hypnosis. When you just allow yourself to go with it, you get better results. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the point in turning up and saying, I can't be hypnotised, because then you're just straight away, you just don't want to do something they're trying to get you to do. And this something that can really help people. So what would you say, Chloe, to someone who doesn't know anything about hypnosis, wants to be hypnotised, and maybe just wants an experience like that? Maybe not even the silly things, just wants an experience like that.
Just try not to be sceptical about it. I feel like it's very easy to sit here and, like, because you do hear what you're saying when you're in that relaxed state, but, like, don't try and fight it. Do you know what I mean? Apart from when you're trying to say, like, oh, remove your feet from the floor, obviously, like, try and do it, but genuinely try and do it. Don't just, like,
don't act. I always say that to people when I do, like, the entertainment style stuff. Don't act when you're doing it, because, do you know what I mean? Not everyone is as suggestible as other people. Some people are. Your feet were stuck, and you'll notice that your feet were stuck. It will probably even add into the memorability, if that's even a word, to make it more memorable that your letters are PPE. You are purposeful, you are positive, and you're empowered, and you can just allow that to just rise up with that heat, and you can probably even feel, if I just do that warmth running up your body. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? I've got no power. I'm allowing you to bring that power within you. You can allow that. You can see your breathing changes as soon as you do that.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that it just every day, it just rises up every morning. Feels better, feels greater every single day.
Yeah. It feels like my heart's full.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, exactly. And nothing's better than a full heart, is it, Chloe?
No.
Exactly. So, as we just finished, I was just sitting with, talking to Chloe, and we were talking about, you were saying about how you feel it would be beneficial for someone who does overthink or has anxiety.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts on that? Just so that anyone watching that does have anxiety or does overthink, what they could get from it, if that makes sense?
Well, I overthink a lot on my day-to-day.
You used to overthink?
Yeah. In my day-to-day, so it would be whether it's business or friendships or whatever relationship it could be, whatever situation I'm in, I would always overthink on certain things, and it would keep me up, and that's, like, to do with insomnia as well. And I would be kept up at night, but that was so powerful because I don't cry in front of people, like, especially not people I've just met. Like, that was crazy. The fact that I was able to be that vulnerable in front of you blows my mind a bit, really. But to PPE, it's in my head.
There you go. And anyone watching, if you haven't done hypnosis, then send me a message, we can do it. But also, have 3 words. Have 3 words that you can live by, and notice that, like we said, so PPE, that can mean, what is it? Personal protective equipment or something like that. That's what it means. So when we make it silly, she was saying about wearing a builder's hat. If you imagine a builder's hat, you can remember...
purpose, positivity, empowerment. Is
in that builder's hat.
Yeah.
Yeah? So you can even remember, like, every day as you wake up, as silly as it sounds, you can wake up and put your builder's hat on.
Yeah. It's just,
And you'll also notice, when I do little things like that, if you do that in the mornings, you'll notice the days that you don't do it, and you're like, oh, I'm feeling a bit stressed today. I haven't put my builder's hat on. And little stupid things like that, they really work.
It's just, for anyone that has anxiety or anxious thoughts or overthinks, I would definitely consider doing that. It's just, a really strange out-of-body experience, but, like, a really nice one. Even though I was crying. Yeah, and that warm feeling inside. I've never had that before.
Wow.
We spoke, and I struggle with meditation.
Yeah.
So allowing myself to be able to do that and genuinely feeling that inside.
Yeah.
And now I feel really light, really odd.
That's
but
hypnosis.
It's, amazing. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. But yeah, anyone that wants hypnosis, just send me a message. Like you said, I think the most powerful thing was the fact that you couldn't cry, and I've had that with the last few people. And although I kind of make a joke out of it, like, it's my job to make people cry from a place of kindness and warmth and compassion to help you release those emotions, because those emotions that are blocked within us, they will pretty much like stagnate the energy within us, and if we don't allow that to flow through, it is like turning on a tap and there's a blockage in it, and it just doesn't quite come out at its usual power.
Yeah.
And just like we can't exert our amount of usual power because there's some sort of block within us. So crying through a guided process is going to be beneficial, because you can imagine those tears like that anxiety, that overthinking, that sadness, whatever the emotion is, can just be drawn out of you.
Yeah.
And then you can allow the powerful wind, just like that.
Yeah.
That warm air.
It was exactly like that.
So anyone that wants to be hypnotised,
Should do it.
yeah, they should, shouldn't they? And what else should they do? Just definitely subscribe.
Yeah.
Definitely subscribe.
Sure.